Now, I should probably talk a little bit about what exactly is happening this summer and the fall. The June LSAT is the last time it's being given on paper and pencil to everybody. The only change there is that the writing sample will now be digital, meaning that you take the LSAT 5 sections on paper in June, then you have up to 1 year to do the writing sample from the comfort of your own home on your own device, and LSAT will monitor you with a webcam and a microphone for test security and validity purposes. They'll have you hold up your government ID to the camera, and so they can kind of verify that it's you doing it. I think they're just doing this, of course, to make sure it's actually you taking it. And you won't be doing that at the exam center. You'll be doing that later on your own. And so at least you can do it when you're a bit more fresh. But since the writing sample is still unscored, law schools will not, they won't be looking at it that closely, as they never really have looked at it that closely. They might look at it if they have concerns over someone's English fluency, but otherwise they don't typically give it much attention. Then going forward to July, LSAC is beginning the full digital transition, meaning that half of test takers will be assigned the digital format. The other half will be assigned the paper and pencil format. LSAC chooses for you, and you don't get any advance notice. So I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be in that situation not knowing what I was going to see. Maybe some of you are more comfortable with the tablet format than I am personally. The case in which I would recommend July is if you're also doing June. So I know one of you is doing June there. So if you're doing June, it's not that much more additional effort to study for another 5 to 6 weeks. And then if you do 3 or 4 points better or more, that's awesome. And if not, no big deal, because again, law schools only consider your highest LSAT score. Now, otherwise, I would recommend typically avoiding July just because of the ambiguity around it going digital and which format you'll get, really. I suppose that if you don't care about that, then by all means do it. There is one small benefit to the July LSAT, which is that they will let you see your score before deciding whether to cancel. And that'll be, of course, 3 to 4 weeks later, potentially. But while some people like that idea, it's kind of like a score choice similar to the SAT, I suppose. But since law schools don't average multiple LSAT scores, there's never really a reason to cancel unless something went astronomically horribly wrong. Otherwise, I'd say don't cancel. And so this little benefit of seeing your score first, I think, doesn't really matter that much, or I think you shouldn't consider that heavily. And then going forward to the fall LSATs in September, October, November, and beyond, it'll be 100% totally digital on the tablet.